Alrighty. This is Unit 6, Lesson 6. And guess what this is? The last one. 2.4.
Make it quick.
Make it quick. Like ripping off a Band-Aid, right?
That's right.
Okay. Multiplication and division of rational numbers. And what do we mean by rational numbers? Fractions, right. Right. Okay. Well, hopefully after this you're going to love them, right? Okay, here we have 1/2 times a negative 3/4. So since we're multiplying, we've got a positive number times a negative number, and our answer is going to be what? Negative. So let's put our sign up. Now we will also want to see if we can do what here?
Simplify.
Right, simplify or cancel any numbers out, which we cannot, right? We can only cancel from numerator to denominator, right? Or denominator to numerator. We can't cancel denominators out or numerators out. Okay, so we have to just multiply. 1 times -3 is -3.
8.
And over 8, right? And that's our answer.
That's easy.
So let's stop it there.
Yeah, no.
Alright. Next one. Here we have a -3/8. And then times a -4/15. Now, in our order of operations, does this parentheses mean times or does it mean parentheses?
Times.
Times, good, because we don't have to simplify within the parentheses, right? Okay, we've got negative times negative, so what can we do with these negatives?
Get rid of them.
Cancel them out, right? So we want to do that first. So I'm going to write this down here. Over 8 times -4/15. And we want to cancel those out. Boom, they're gone.
We can simplify that.
Right, and we can simplify. Good. What can we simplify here?
4 and 8.
And the 3.
4, yeah, 3 can go into 15, 5 times 3 goes in itself once. And the 4 can go into 8, 2 times 4 goes in itself once. Now you want to put those ones there, especially when you're working with integers, because in this case the negatives cancel, but what if one of them didn't cancel? Then you still have a -1, right? So you got to be careful with that. Alright, so now that's 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay? And again, you want to mentally say this to yourself. It'll help you to keep from making any mental errors. Okay. Let's try another one. Here we have a -15/8. I'm going to put parentheses around that. And then here we have 1/4. And then we have another parentheses, -16/3. Now, you see how, let me rewrite this here. -15/8. And then we have a 1/4. And then we have a -16/3. Now you see how you have a negative times a negative is a positive. Let's go ahead and cancel those out. We don't have to worry about those negatives anymore.
You can simplify 4 and 16.
Right, you can do, now what I like to do is I like to start from the upper left and go across, because when you do it that way you won't miss one. Okay, so let's start with the 15. What can cancel with the 15?
3.
The 3, right. 3 goes into 15 5 times, and that's a positive 5 now, right? We don't have to worry about any negatives anymore. 3 goes into itself once. So let's go, we can do the 8 next. What can the 8 cancel with?
16.
16, right? So 8 cancels into 16, and that's going to be, what? 2. 8 goes into itself once. And now, can we cancel anything with 4?
2.
2, right? So, I'm going to do that one in blue. 2 goes into 4 2 times, 2 goes into itself once. Now, you can do this in more than one step, if you want to. But you see what I was talking about as far as going from left to right and making sure that you get all the numbers, because it's real easy to miss like this 4 here and a 2. Okay, and let's see. The 5, let's just double check it. 5 doesn't cancel anything. The 2 doesn't cancel anything. And that's everything, right? So we've got 5 times 1 times 1 is 5, right? And that's a positive. 1 times 2 times 1 is 2.
So it'd be 2 1/2.
So, yeah, positive 2 and 1/2.
On our test, do you want us to leave it as mixed or?
For these, you can leave it as an improper.
Oh, yeah. Improper.
Yeah, because if you get this far with it, I'm happy with that. And in math,
I am
If you make it that
No, you
far.
have to simplify,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's automatic.
yeah, now, the thing that I look for, that's right, simplify. But like in Math 70, you've done mixed fractions the whole course. So I'm not so worried about mixed fractions as much as I am simplifying. Okay, so you can, if you get down to some improper fraction, you get this far with it, you can go ahead and leave it improper up to this point, alright? Okay. Any other questions with that?